Day 5 started with an early crew meeting for an early departure. Boy, was it cold. I probably should have worn my sweats instead of short pants and an overshirt over my t-shirt. Anyway, our destinations included Jordan Craters and Birch Creek Ranch, and possibly the gravesite of the son of Sacagawea and Toussaint Charbonneau, Jean-Baptiste Charbonneau, who as an infant would travel with his parents on the Lewis and Clark expedition. Jean would die many years later while on a trip from California to Montana and is buried southwest of the town of Jordan Valley. It would be nice to visit the gravesite, but it was already a long day.
At the Birch Creek Ranch, there's a really nice place for a picnic and a porta pot that's there as well at the end of the day.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to day 5 of a gathering of wanderers too.
Cattle up ahead, looks like one's on the road. So just drive carefully and watch out.
Well, looks like she decided to move off the road.
Guy on the left looks like that big guy from Bonanza. What was his name?
I think that was Haas.
Yes, you are right.
Dan Blocker played that role.
There's a bunch of magpies around here.
It's the road to Jordan Craters. And then, so we've got an option of, I don't know how important going to the Jean-Baptiste gravesite is. I would think that the Birch Creek Ranch would be more important than seeing a gravesite.
To verify, are we going to Jordan Craters first?
Yes.
I am turning right at a sign that says Jordan Craters, 15 miles.
Super, thank you. Yeah, if you'll look down, you'll be able to see where we're going.
Oh, wow. Where we were going was the amazing lava field of Jordan Craters, including the prominent Coffee Pot Crater. At over 16,000 acres, the field's last lava flow was estimated to be 3,200 years ago.
This is the caldera at Coffee Pot Crater. Amazing to see.
not as kind as some of the others we've been on. And there's some fairly steep downhills. Down, getting to the water crossing, there's a rock formation that want to be up high. Mark, keep on driving past the cabin.
Looks like there's the river up ahead.
It's the Owyhee.
At Birch Creek Ranch, we ate lunch by the Owyhee River. Then we explored the historic buildings, which date back to the early 1900s, and include the homesteads of a Basque sheepherder and a West Virginia cattle rancher. Road bears to the right a little bit when you get up there where you can't see anything but sky.
beautiful panorama out there to the left.
Once we reached the top of the gulch that descends to Birch Creek Ranch, we headed back to camp. There we enjoyed the leftovers from our luau the day before, and an interesting group of new wanderers in the area.
Great time. I think everyone did. That was a.
So was there any four-wheeling involved?
No, just a rough road.
Very steep.
Some steep parts.
Steep up and down.
Not as steep as we went on yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, for the phone call?
Yeah, for the phone calls.
So the guy that shows up with the Model T on the back, a motorhome, where can you get a cell site? And we're like, well, we got one at the top of that mountain yesterday.
Well, they're talking to you today.
And I didn't think, I'm thinking, you're not going to get that motorhome up there. And then he said, no, like the Model T.
No,
And,
okay.
and I was thinking, no, there's no way. And Chuck says, yeah, he can make that with the Model T.
Oh, hell yeah. He's
Even though it's not four-wheel drive.
We were talking about all the people out there, and one of the things we were talking about as we were up there is they said, well, we've got Chuck back there to protect our spots, and I said, Chuck, we got Mike there. They won't come.
So anyway, I was rock hunting today and went over there and tried all that, but then I decided that hill was going to cave in on me if I hammered on it anymore. So then the geologist last night said to check the creek out. So I walked along the creek there until I found, 4 or 5 egg-shaped rocks, and I gathered them up. And when I was coming back, I tripped and fell. I fell into a bush, but I didn't lose those rocks. So hopefully that'll be. And I'll try to bust one open at home. But I heard cutting them open it costs a fortune if you find someone that's got a rock saw.
I'm Greg. We're the T-Bubs of Central Oregon.
All right.
Oregon.
And you guys are driving this awesome car.
Yep.
From what I understand, doing a lot of the same things that we've been doing.
Yep.
So can you tell me about the car and what you've done with it?
Well, it's a 1927 Model T, and it's the last year of the Model T. 20 horsepower.
All that.
Well, it's got 22 now. Probably we put high compression heads, better cam, a few other things like that. So. And we have 2-speed rear ends, which are we call them Ruxtles in those days.
Okay.
And then I have a 3-speed Muncie transmission that they had in the trucks.
Bet you got a manual transmission?
Well, it's a it's a 2-speed. It's an automatic. It's a manual automatic that Ford put in them. And
Okay.
then we have these other transmissions behind them.
Okay.
So we got lots of.
Here comes another one.
Oh, I'll get them as they arrive.
Yeah.
And you have a kitchen here
Yep. This is
with
the-
stickers showing all the places you've been?
Yes.
Well, that was just one trip.
Pretty much one trip. That was, we spent 51 days out, and we went from across Nevada, and then all through Utah, into Colorado, down into Arizona, down to California, down to Death Valley, then back up over to where we go? Oh, Bodie.
Yeah.
Bodie, and then over the top of what was that up there?
Can't remember. We ended up at the Redwoods.
I'm aware.
Anyway, we ended up at the Redwoods.
Okay, I'm going to get these guys as they come in. Do you think they'll mind?
No, they don't care. We're camera hogs, actually.
They're driving right on by. This is awesome. So where did you drive this today? Or recently?
We've been here today. We stayed in motorhomes and we camp out in the desert where we can, and then make day trips, usually 100 miles a day and back, just to see.
Did you go to Jordan Craters?
Yeah.
Yeah? Did you go to Birch Creek Ranch?
Yes, down the bottom of it.
All right. That's where we were today.
Yeah, that's a nasty road.
It is, yeah.
We were on a road in Montana last year. It took us 7.5 hours to go 26 miles.
Wow.
It was pretty. It was
Bad road.
It was bad road.
Uh-huh.
It was fun though.
You guys go to Moab?
Yeah, we did that.
We did a couple of trails. We did fin and things. Not
Oh,
all
Fins
of
and
it.
Things is a
Not
hoot.
all of it. And then what was the other one?
I can't remember.
I don't know, but that was.
Poison Spider Mesa, maybe?
I know we didn't go.
Gemini Bridges?
We didn't go very far. Just enough to in and kind of mess around and come back.
Uh-huh.
Fins is perfect though. That's,
Yeah.
You know, that's the mini Moab experience right there, all wrapped up.
Yeah,
We wanna
Fins
go
is.
back.
Hi. Is it going to warm up today?
We don't know.
Oh, man, I tell you what.
68 is what I saw yesterday.
Oh, 68 will be comfortable. Because when you watch this video, you'll be able to tell I'm cold because I am shaking like a leaf over here.
It's chilly. What do you make jackets for, Mark?